Hey everybody, hey, this is Alex McCaskill, just coming to you with a new video on how to use oneandone.com. That's a new web hosting company that or a web hosting company have been around for a while that allows you to acquire a domain and to do website hosting, so that people can see your website and see what you're all about, see your products and services. They can see it 24 hours a day, and then also be able to purchase your goods and services, online, and you'll be able to, let them know exactly what you do and what you're all about. So today I just want to show you a video on how it's all done, how to get a domain name, and how to get hosting with one-in-one. I'll try to answer all your questions, all questions you might have, rather, and all scenarios. So let's just get started. Now, you probably want to know what a domain is. A domain name is basically a name that identifies your website. And so you would get the domain from, it would usually be the name of your business. So if your business was, in this case, one-in-one, that's the name of the business, then that's the name of their domain. It's important that the name of your domain be like or somewhere similar, preferably just like the name of your business, so that when people go to search on the internet for you, for your business, they can search for you by name. And it also lines up really well when you go to print your business cards, your stationery and such alike, that there's continuity and uniformity with your website name to your business name. So you would get that name. You would actually think of that name would be derived typically from your business name, and you would come to a company like this one, like oneandone.com. And there's other ones out there. There's GoDaddy. There's Network Solutions, quite a few other ones here, but I love One-in-One. They have excellent service, great pricing, and just a wholesome, a robust service offering that have you complete website up and running in just a few. So yeah, so like with the domain name itself, you would think of it, and you would come in here and you would actually apply for it. I'm going to show you how to apply for just for a domain, and then after that I'll show you how to apply for a domain and a hosting account. Now, we talked about what a domain was. Now we're going to talk about, I want to let you know what a website is. A website is what you're seeing here. You got your domain, which is the one-in-one, and it identifies a website, which is one-in-one website. You see the baby here, and then the one-in-one text here, and all the graphics. That's what we call a website. And then the hosting basically is the hosting is there so that a computer would hold all of this information, all of this. You see this graphics here to learn more, all this graphics, all the content you would put on there. You need a hoster, you need a computer somewhere out there on the internet that'll hold that information, and then whenever someone comes to this domain, which is one-in-one, or whatever your domain name is, it would bring up your page. That's the job of a hoster. And so again, one-in-one can not only get your domain to help you provide a website, but it can actually host it as well. And while you're here hosting your domain on your website with your domain on one-in-one, you can also have your email, so there would be somebody at yourdomain.com, so they can send you email. You can send them back. It looks really professional if you have a email coming from your own domain. And so the other things on here about servers, that's just if you're doing something specialized, don't worry about that. And then e-commerce is if you're wanting to buy and sell. Typically with one-in-one, you're given you're given a certain portion of e-commerce, and e-commerce basically allows you to buy and sell. It allows you to, for people to pick out items on your website and put them like into a shopping cart. You see that shopping cart right there, and then for them to click a certain button that will allow them to pay for that good and service and then receive it. And so that's what e-commerce is. And so one-in-one has the ability to provide that for you as well, and to scale it up as much as needed. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to show you what a domain name, how to register one, and go from there. Now, right now, one-in-one is having a special with their domain names. If you click here on the domain name registration, you can see here first year 99 cents. So what you do in order to take advantage of that, you would put in a domain name. Now remember, we said earlier that you'd have to know whatever that domain name is. Now I'm going to type in scatterers. and see if I can see if that domain is available. Now, if you type in a name and you want to go and check what that name is, the company 1&1 will tell you if that name is available or not. If it's not available, they can tell you if it's for sale. If it's for sale, you can see if you can buy it and just go from there. It'll probably be a lot more than 99 cents, but you know, you get the idea. Now, you can choose what type of extension you want. If it's a .com, .biz, .net info, .co, US, org. The domains domain names were developed by a governing authority called ICANN, and basically they, the ICANN's responsibility was to govern how domains names would be created, and then how to be accessed over the internet. And typically, what happens is with domain names is the domain name actually has a number attached to it, and that number is unique, and it's called an IP address. And let me give you an idea of how that works. If I was to type in ping space 1and1.com and I hit the enter key, you see that number that's replying back, that's 74.208.4.12. That number is actually 1and1.com. And 1and1.com is actually this number, that's 74.208.4.12. See, the internet was created, with an infrastructure of numbers. They were called IP addresses. And at one point, it was discovered that you can attach an actual name to the IP address, and henceforth, a lot of what we know about the World Wide Web, the www, came forward. So this name actually has a number behind it. So yeah, I just want to give you a little history on that. And so then when they developed those names, then they start developing what's called extensions, biz, net, info, ca, what have you. Now that same authority doesn't enforce the use of those extensions, so you can get extensions for whatever you get an extension for whatever your domain name is. It doesn't necessarily have to be .com, it doesn't have to be .org, .net, .biz. It doesn't have to be any of that. I would encourage you to get .com, because when the internet gave birth, it was .com was premier. .com was, and it is still, even today, a .com means it's a business. It means you're in business for yourself, and it means a company, and it's really has the more preeminence than any other one of the extensions. The extensions did mean something at one point. .name for your name, .org for charitable businesses, .net for networks, .biz for businesses, but again, they're all interchangeable, so don't get hung up on that. Just if your name is available, no matter what extension, grab it. In fact, if your name is available on all extensions, I would encourage you to grab all extensions, so that no one will have the ability to reserve the domain name that you choose. Because again, I would encourage you that your domain name be the same name as your business name, because it helps with the marketing, help you get found, and such alike. So what we're going to do, we're going to choose .biz, .net, .org, and we're going to do a check on scatterers. So it'll be www scatterers. You just have to type in scatterers. You're not typing in www, and you don't have to type in any of these extensions. So we're going to do check. 1&1 is going to go out and find and see what's available, and see if those names are available. Tell us what's available, what's not. Then we'll be able to pick and choose. Okay, now we see here, came back here, it says scatterers.co is available. It says scatterers.biz is available. See, it says that these are not available. See there, it says scatterers.com already registered. .net already registered, .org already registered. You see that? So here's some alternatives: scatterers.us, .com, Scatterers. They give you permeations of the names: Scatterers Online, Scatterers Page, Scatterers Shop.co. You can choose those if you want. If not, again, that's totally up to you, because that translates directly to whatever the name of your business is, and how you project that, because you're the one that has to project the business. It's going to be on you. This business is a projection of you, a projection of who you are, your destiny, what's included with that, and you have to pull and draw from that, because you're the one who has to carry it. You're the one who has to project it. So right now I'm just going to choose .co.biz, and I'm going to click continue. Okay. All right. So now we're going to bring us to a section. We can do one or two. We can do actually many things here. We can actually just register the domains, and if we do that, then they're locked in and we own them, and that's it. or we can register domains and set up a web hosting package itself. Let's go through the just registering a domain. Let me show you what the options are here for just registering a domain. Here you can see at the top here, register a domain. You get the domain, of course. You get, looks like private registration is included on this one. And I'll tell you a little bit more about the private registration in a moment. Let's see here, subdomains 5. You get, of course, to register it. Looks like you get email. Looks like it says you get email accounts using your domain. And you get a control panel, mailbox for your mail to receive your mail, 2 GB. And then you get the starter for the website. I guess it allows you to do that with just getting the mail. That's your domain. It's pretty interesting. Okay, let's see. Now, if we do that, let's go ahead and click sign up. All right. Now you see here where, excuse me. You see here where it says that want to offer you a a subscription to Internet Security Online with Norton. Now, if you already have security on your computer, you can just say no thanks. You should have it. If you don't, shame on you. You need security whenever you're on the internet. Whenever you connect to the internet, you need some type of antivirus software, some type of inoculant. I use Kaspersky, Norton's good, McAfee, Trend Micro. But at this point, I'm just going to say no because I already have it. If you choose to, you can say yes. Okay, now it shows us what's in our shopping cart. We see here that we have the cost. The .co is $29. The .biz is $9. And those are the things that are in our cart. So you can see the total amount is $39.98. You see that? Okay, great. All right, so now if I wanted to, I can click continue. Keep going. It'll ask me where I am. You have to choose, like where you are. I'll say I'm in the U.S. Say continue. And then basically at this point, it wants to know my information. So you just type in your information, city, state, zip, your name, your address, your email, your phone. Now, I talked to you about earlier about private registration. I believe on this package that's included. So we'll click here. Now, why is that important? Well, when you get a domain, the domain actually has a record. And the record says who you are. It says your name, your address, your phone number. That stuff is public. Let me show you. You can go to a website called whois.com and you can look up a domain and find out who it belongs to and their information as well. So I'm going to type in oneandone.com, the name of the internet company that we're looking at here. And I'm going to type in whois lookup, click on the whois lookup button, and it shows us here. Here's the record. You can see the domain name 1&1. The registrar is registered at 1&1, of course. And you can see when it was created, September 28, 1997. You can see when it expires, September 27, 2012. These are the name servers that it belongs to it. And then look here. Here's the actual name. See that? First name. Let me show you here. First name, Andreas Gruger. Last name. And here's 1&1. That's the company name. Here's the address. Sweet. The zip code, the state, the city, the phone number, the email address. This is all public. This is public information. So then, the private register your domain and privately is really important. I mean, if you want it public, that's fine. If it's a business, you might want to have it public so people can look up your record and see that see your business information and contact you, and that might be important to them. But if it's personal information and it's your home address and your home telephone number and things like that, you may want to keep that information private unless you have a reason for making it public. So you would choose here, register the domain privately. You click continue, and let's see here. I needed to keep it like how it was because actually the privacy is already included, so that's why we have this attention error as an error occurred. Oh, we also have it included here because we didn't fill out this information, but you get the idea. Once you fill this information in, it's going to prompt you for your credit card, and when you do that, you'll have a website. You have your domains registered. So let me show you the next step here. The next step was not only to have a domain name, but to also have a website itself. And just give me a few minutes, and I will pause this, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back here. Thanks so much for waiting. Just going to continue where I left off here. So let's see. Now, the what we're going to do is we're going to select the web hosting feature of this. We just went through the domain. You can see here you can select web hosting professional, starting at $3.49 a month. So we're going to click that. Okay, and that's going to come up. It's going to actually show. It's going to take us through setting up the web hosting and as well as reserving a domain. So let's see. You got three different packages: $4.99. You got the unlimited. You got the one-on-one business here. Let's see what we got here. 1 second. Okay, let's do the $3.49, and that it says it includes your domain, your first domain here, and you can run through and see all the options that you get with it. The number of email accounts, let's see the differences between them: 250, 500, unlimited. If you're going from the starter to the unlimited, the one-on-one unlimited to the one-on-one business, let's see. And then there's options like the dedicated SSL that's included in the business, and it looks like it has more unlimited features with the business SQL Server. There's unlimited. Let's see here, for total email accounts, there's unlimited there as well. So yeah, there's some differences between the two. You can actually see all features, the differences, and you kind of have to weigh it. You kind of have to weigh it and see what you're needing. For most of you, you're probably going to need this one here, the $3.49, but it's just going through the features here to see what the differences are. FTP accounts, it looks like it's unlimited versus 50 versus 5. Let's see here, unlimited on the subdomains. Rest of them are 500 or 100, and just scroll down here a little bit more. Everything else, okay. Unlimited email accounts, 500 here, 250 here. You can always scale up in the future, if you want to just start with the one, and then go with the other. So that's always available to you here. Let's see, dynamic site creator, you get 3 projects, 12 pages. You get 10 projects, 25 pages each. Let's see here, for the website builder, you get 3 projects, 12 pages. For the business, you get 10 pages and 25 pages each. So yeah, those might be deciding factors on the type of website that you get. So everything else looks pretty much the same. So anywho, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the one here for $3.49. So it says sign up. Now it's back to the same thing again. Remember we went before, we typed in scatters. So, and in that same video, you saw where it, I showed how to select a domain, and if it was already selected, then you could go ahead and select it. If not, then you can, select what was available. What I want to do is I want to change the domain name just a little bit here, put a Z at the end. All right, so now I'm going to leave. I'm going to put .com, .biz, .net, .org, and I'm going to have it do a check and see what's available. Okay, it's checking right now. So this is the part what we're doing right now is the web hosting plus the domain, and see, as you can see, that domain is available. See that? It says included. And now we got also that shows you the other one, scatters.co for $29 additional a year, .net. .org. You see that? You can only select one of them to be included. The rest of them they're going to charge you for. When included, that's what it means. They're going to charge you for. One is included, but if you want the others, you have to pay for them. Okay, and there's alternative scatters.us, .info, and then the permeations, the scatters.z page, z. I'm sorry, that dash.page, dash.online, dash.shop. So you get the idea. You can select which ones you want or just unselect what you don't. Okay, in this case, I'm just going to keep these here. I won't get the co. Well, actually, it'd be really good if I can get the co, get the US, the info. The reason why is, again, you want to get all the domains that have that name that you have in there that you reserved so that no one else can do it. So I'm going to do that right here. Click continue. It's going to take me to the next step, asking me about a shopping cart. Now, a shopping cart is important because for one or two reasons. If you are hosting more than 10 items, you probably need a shopping cart. Shopping cart lets people put your items into a special section or a storage on your website, and allows them to continue to shop. Just like if you're at a grocery store, you're going throughout the aisles, you're putting a little bacon, some sausage here, maybe some bread there, maybe some juju fruits in there too, a bag of chips, and so you're going throughout the different aisles, you're doing the same thing, you're putting it into a shopping cart, and so eventually you get to the aisle there, or the teller, and they check you out, so that's what this is here. So you can get a shopping cart, and it looks like you get 3 months free, and then you pay $29.99 a month, or you can not get it and you can get it later. So that's the option here. Now that shopping cart is different than PayPal itself. Now PayPal or shopping.com or eBay, now those are all merchants, so you're wanting to get, a merchant allows you to buy and sell your products, and the merchants include like a shopping cart. But I want to make sure, I want to tell you the differences between the two, because you can have a shopping cart and no merchant, or you can have a shopping cart with a merchant, and again, the function of the merchant is the actual sending and receiving. They actually handle the money. So the PayPal actually handles the money. They handle credit cards, checks, those types of instruments, transfers. A shopping cart is just a placeholder where you put items. So again, you can check the product offerings and see if it includes a shopping cart. I believe that one-on-one, when you select it, they give you at least 10 item shopping cart. And then you can, if you already have PayPal, then you can use PayPal with that shopping cart. If you need more than 10 items, this is the way to go. You would click add the cart and then go from there. You can always add a shopping cart at a later time. So right now we're going to click no thanks, continue order. Okay, now this is our shopping cart. Look here, we got the web hosting, minimum 12-month contract applies. It looks like it's $349 for the first 12 months, then $699 a month after that, a 12-month minimum. Okay, and so it's these are the charges. Then it's letting you know what's going on, and then here are all the domains. So the domains, scatters.com, .co. Looks like we got scatters with an s.co in here too, .biz, two of the .bizes, scatters.info, .net, .org, .us. You see that? And these are different charges. $120.39. Let's just say if I don't want all of those domains in there right now, I just want to get the essentials or what I can afford basically. So you know what, I'll unselect that or click on that to delete it, because this is a shopping cart, so I'm just taking stuff out of my shopping cart. I'm going to delete this one here too. Alright, and let's see, here scatters.biz, I want to delete that one too. Okay, and I'm checking my amount now. You see how the amount is going lower and lower, 50.42. Okay, and let's just say, hey, listen, for today, I just need to get my .com. So I want to take this one out, that one. Okay, I'm going to take this .net out as well. Let's see, I'm going to take out the, one second here, take that out. And let's see, now I'm left with just the package and the domain itself. And look, 1047. So that what that comprises of is the amount of the domain, which is $349, and let's see here, the I'm sorry, the domain is 99 cents, and then also you have the domain, the package itself here. So let's get another breakout here, see what else is going on here. That's 1047. One second here. That's one. That's two. Oh, I know what that is. That's it's a 3-month minimum. So it's 347 times 349 times 3. That equals 1047. So it's for the first 3 months. You see that? It pays it in advance. Okay, I want to make sure I'm covering everything here. All right, so you click on continue, and at that point you're going to type in your personal information, and then you're going to select, whether you want to have it, private or not, and then you go from there. So then when you click continue, it'll ask you for your credit card number, and then basically that's it. You'll have your website, and it'll be accessible to you. Now I want to just go over some of the features of the website itself. I know we went over that just a moment ago, but specifically what I want to do is go over where it talks about the templates, which is the website builder, and that allows you to select what type of website, the face of the website, how it looks, and that's important, and you'll be able to see, the industry that you have, the specific industry that that you're working with, and you'll be able to choose a template for that. So let me just scroll down, and I'm going to show all features, and somewhere down here it has the website builder, and just give me a moment here. I'm just scrolling, and let's see here. Yeah, if you see it, let me know. Okay, right here, you see that it on the package we chose, it has 3 projects, 12 pages each. So then what we can do is, and that means basically you can set up 3 different packages. Like you can have one that says for construction builders, one that says for cars, selling cars, another one selling for a beauty shop. And they can all be real businesses, but you just have them set up. You can choose any one of them at any time, or probably more simpler example would be if you had a beauty shop, you had 3 different versions of the beauty shop. This is probably a better example. You have 3 different versions of the beauty shop, and you can store each version in there. Each version would have 12 pages each. So that's what 3 projects mean. So let me click here, and let's see, just to give you an idea of what it looks like, the pages, the templates rather. Let's see, I'm going to click on the demo, and I clicked on the demo. It's going to bring up the actual demo, what you'd actually be using if you're as a user of One-on-One. So here you put in the name, the name of the title. Let's say this is a test title, and slogan, we are the Scatterers. Yeah. All right. So let's do this. Then we click next, and all we did was type in the title of a website, our slogan, our footer. It'll just walk you right through. Click next. This is where you actually choose what type of website it is. It's a business website, no doubt. So you choose whatever it is. If it's fashion, if it's excuse me, and home and gardens. Let's see what else we got here. Community, religious organization, child development. Looks like sports and well-being. So there's fitness there. You see that? These are different templates. We got shops and gardens there, services too. So we got restaurants. There's one there for restaurants, wholesalers. Let's see here, general services, computers. Wow, beauty and cosmetology, lawyers. Wow, you name it. It looks like they kind of have it in here. Real estate. Let's try real estate here. All right, so all these pages, the home, the purchase, they all, they're all, what you would have here. These are suggested pages. We can actually add them. So what you would do, you would highlight the page, and you click add the website. You see that? I'm just adding these pages, services, special offers. You see that? Contact. I'm actually building the website. So those are all pages actually in the website. They're there. They're all of us. So I'm sorry, all of them. So these pages are here already. Current pages. Now I can click next, and it's telling me to enable the block up popper to make sure it's turned off. So I believe mine is. If not, we'll see. And what you can do is click on preview, and if you click preview, it'll show you what the website looks like. You see that? We are the Scatterers. Yeah, and these are all the pages we selected. See that? Apartments, rent, services, special offers, contact, and they have nothing in them right now, but that's where you come in and add in the text, add in all the content, add all the pictures and things like that. So and if you wanted to edit text, it's just as simply as you could let me take you back here. I don't think this is the spot where you edit here. I'm going to close this. You can go to content, and here is where you actually edit the text. You can say capitalize that. Let's see. We are in a wealthy place. All right. So now, and now it's just a matter of clicking preview. You see that? I made an edit, and here it is. It's just as easy as that. So you can put pictures, text, everything. This is the interface for one-in-one. It's just that easy. Just that easy. So that's it, folks. That's how you reserve a domain, reserve hosting, so that your website can be seen. That's how you edit, your website. And you saw the cost. And so that's kind of it. If you have any questions, certainly give me a call or shoot me an email. You all should have that contact information already. So appreciate your time and your patience. I hope you learned a lot. I certainly did. And thank you so much.